but there's a long tradition of these types of voices of conscience. So I just immersed myself in the world of St. Sabina and spent time with Father Mike and his peacekeepers and the community there, and tried to learn as much as I could.
We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
We talk about the violence, but what can we do personally?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things. In our block, in our home, in our neighborhood, we got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned, you know, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
My participation is only because of Mr. Spike Lee, our leader, our director, and he reached out to me and blessed me with the opportunity to be in this film and said that his mission was to save lives in the south side of Chicago.
I'll just say like this. First of all, give you the history of coming to Chicago and telling my jokes as a young cat. I'm 37 now. I started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy taking me under his wing, let me do some jokes here and there for the radio stations and all that kind of stuff.
We are more than that. We are more than that. We're greater than that. And I feel like in places like this, or Chicago, or whatever you want to call it, the hood, whatever you want to call it, like, it's too much attention dwelled on the negative.
I learned that no matter what you do and how much of a genuine heart you have, and if you're coming from a good place, people are going to criticize if they don't agree with what you're doing.
Hi, we're from Empire, and you're watching the Higher Learning Network.
So how long have you been standing here?
Not too long, like an hour. So we're moving in fast. This is a good sign.
Yo, what's up? It's your man Tony Schofield from 106.3 Chicago's R&B, and you are watching Men on Higher Learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning, but I got myself together now, okay?
What is it that you do in your quiet time, in your meditation time, that allows you to bring us the films that you do?
I sit courtside in Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Got your head right.
Congress and state to walk. Reverend passed a law in the 80s that would allow black people to walk wherever they wanted to in Chicago. We still passing laws right now, so he's fighting. Even with them legalizing marijuana, he made the governor agree to let all the brothers go who had nonviolent crimes. No other governor in all the state has ever done that. That's because they never, Reverend Jackson, they agreed. Now he's doing something that's crazy. He's telling them, y'all gotta let us in. We went to jail for marijuana. Y'all ain't about to come in and get paid off of it. So, my girl Christal Jordan, y'all give her a hand. Roll it out. Christal is the moderator. If you from Chicago and you was out west and you crossed past Central and didn't get up with this man, he got up with your ass. This Bo Deal, y'all make some noise for Bo Deal. You see, you want to rap? You're a street dude. He was like, I still can do that, but I just want to rap. I'm glad that Bo didn't listen to all the people that told him he couldn't do it. I'm glad that Bo let them dudes know, I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm doing it anyway. And then you meet, years later, a dude that built his own brand from the ground up with his mama, out the blue, out of everybody in the city, he meet Bo Deal. That's because you just persistent and won't give up.
Good evening everybody. It's an honor to be here. Thank you again to Godfather and to Deb and Angela for inviting me to be a part of this. I've had the pleasure of interviewing Waka several times under different circumstances for Love and Hip Hop and for his other show, but just the conversation that we just finished hearing was so powerful in so many ways. I want to kind of start this conversation with Bo and Waka, kind of piggybacking on what we just heard Reverend Jackson say about the state of music and the importance of music. And I want to ask you guys your opinion on the perspective of music from the artist's perspective, because I think it's easy sometimes for us to look at it as fans or even people behind the scenes, but as an artist speaking your truth, what do you think about his perspective on the fact that how important music is and how it shapes our culture?
But when it comes to this music, man, music can make you anybody you want to be and everything you want to become at the same time. A lot of people come to music a lot of people come at music high. And you don't realize how high you be listening to the most important things in your life. And you'll never get that chance to sit in this room again. Like me, 6-7 years ago, I've been on smoke like 5 blunts before I sat in here. But today, I'm sober. Because I got to take it all in. I'm still going to hit those blunts when I leave. Nah, but music is everything for me. I'm going to be honest, I never was the kind of person that could articulate the words to even put it into music. Because all I knew was protecting. All I knew was survival. I didn't know how to be smart. I knew how to survive. Like I was taught to survive. I was raised with a woman that had 5 guys. First person I seen with anything was my mama. First person I seen at gangster was my mama. First person I seen get food was my mama. First person I seen curse somebody out, like, nigga, I'm a fool. My mama, I'm like, y'all letting a woman do this? Man, I'm finna tell y'all up, man. Like, but music to me was a devil's mansion. Like, everybody just wanted the juice from me. Like, I know a million people that walked by me when I was nothing. I always knew I was something. To today, man, them people can't wait to talk. But they worms today. So music is everything, man. Music educated me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, if it wasn't for music, I probably wouldn't be 80% of the person I am, because all I wanted to do was just hurt people. Like, I see you shine, I got to get it, because you lying. That's the motto. But to me, that's an animal. And for music, they teaching us how to be animals. In real life, like I came to Chicago, nobody had dreadlocks. Everybody was rocking fades. But I came with Bo, we running around. I'm like, hey, Bo, young nigga, Bo, we got these dreads, bro. Hey, look. You see what I'm saying? Time to come back. But the game, I was influencing it heavy. Super heavy, like, I ain't even know it. Like, I'm getting so much respect. I ain't gonna even lie. He's like, hey, boy, this nigga called 6 bodies in the hood. I'm like, damn, I ain't even do that. Like, what I'm doing next to this crazy thing. Just being real, though, but I seen what my music did. You see what I'm saying? But even though I was out here getting it in, that's what I've known for respect. Like, all we know how to do is survive. But in music today, that's the only thing we missing. Because if you look at music back then, anytime they was going through anything, I'm talking about anything, they made a record about it. Like my favorite groups was literally Public Enemy and NWA. But NWA looked way litter than them. But I always loved the message Public Enemy spoke. So that's where I get all this liberal stuff from and this independency. But every artist shouldn't be independent. Because every artist don't want to work. I'm gonna be real, so I ain't gonna sit in the room for all y'all and say, hey, be independent, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, if I wanted to be a rapper, I would have never been independent. And I'm gonna say that because if I wanted to be the star, I wouldn't give about doing the business. I just gonna be the star. So when people come to me like, y'all wanna rap, I ask them one word, why? Well, when I tell y'all, crickets be going on. So people don't even know why they want to rap. I watch somebody say, bro, I want to rap because I want to change my life. I watch him change everybody around him and change his purpose why he rap. Now he moved to LA. He wearing European clothes. He high as hell. He think about fashion more than his girl. You see what I'm saying? So when you get into music, you gotta know what you want. I just wanted respect. I just wanted people to stop cheating my mama. I just wanted people to start flexing home partners like Bo. I asked Bo how many times I was like, hey Bo, I'm just gonna rap and get you in there. Because you know I don't really like it. Right or wrong. I hated music. Like to this day, I hate it. I hated the message it spoke for us. The music wasn't real. Like I watched best friends turn on each other for music. It's sick.
We had to force him to rap. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, Dev and Waka really, whether they know it or not, they actually saved my life because I came home.
Hi, my name is Heather Schooler, owner of the company Help Me Finish and newly developed business billionaire breakthrough system. I want to talk today about my friend Zelda Robinson, who has created this mindful breakthrough system, which is absolutely phenomenal. And you want to know what I learned from it? I learned that I can stop the negative patterns in my life through one simple word: stop. And I think about that all the time. Every time I see a red light, I remember to stop. Every time I see a stop sign, I remember to stop. So even when I'm having a bad day and I can see a stop sign, it'll remind me of what Zelda's taught me. So if you guys haven't taken her program, you need to sign up for her program, because we all need to stop the negative voices in our head, and she's got the tools to help you do it. I'm Heather Schooler, owner of Help Me Finish, and I hope you guys sign up. And when you sign up, have a fantastic day every day, because that's what Zelda's going to teach you to do.
Like I say, Dev and Waka really, whether they know it or not, they actually saved my life because I came home from the joint, and all I knew was hustle and take. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw, cause I met Gucci first, and you know what I'm saying? Gucci used us for security and for muscle. You know what I'm saying? To get him passes through the city, but he had Waka with him, and Waka was like a solid one. So you know what I'm saying? Me and him clicked. And that's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing he can't call me for that I wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of artists, like I love what he's doing now because a lot of the artists don't give back to the community or don't come back and tell you the shit that we talking about is for entertainment purposes only. This is not the life I'm living right now. I tell these shorties all day. I go through the trap to motivate the hood and the youngsters out there, but I let them know, hey, that's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? The purpose is not to get in the game, to stay in the hood and to stay doing what you're doing. The purpose is to get in and get out and bring your family and your friends out, to put them in a position to win. You know what I'm saying? So I think if more artists took the initiative to try and uplift it and motivate and push the people to do better and to do right, it'll be a whole lot better for everybody.
Hey, Constance on the boat. Hey, God bless the dead, man. But Dick Gregory was my Dr. King. I just gotta say that, like, I remember, yo, it's crazy because when I rap, I'm like, I'm finna buy a Sheraton Ghost. This is my exact words. I'm finna the whole Atlanta. I'm the first person with a Ghost. I'm young. I bought a Ghost. And guess what I do? I read a book. Dick Gregory said, an interview. He said, what you buy this Phantom Ghost for and brought it through your hood for? You reminded me I can't get one? I'm like, damn, he right. It made me think like, yo, why am I rapping to get out the hood? I ain't riding this. So what I did, I asked my mom, I ain't drive my car in 3 years. I just dropped it in the hood, let all my friends drive it. And it felt good because I watched them all go up on the ground and random people. To me, that was a blessing. And that was the dumbest investment I ever could do. Because I ain't drive that car 50 times. And it cost $300,000. On my money back. You know what I'm saying? But just to tell you how I met GF, like Godfather, when I met Godfather, right? We on the tour bus. I'm talking about we had 4 assault rifles, 8 handguns, and everybody still was scared. Like it's to the point where the whole bus was surrounded by like 300 people doing the same handshake. I'm like, oh boy, these niggas finna kill us. So police come, I see police cool with them. I'm like, set us up. So you just see Godfather come out and they don't talk about it, like Jesus walked through. Everybody opened up. I'm like, oh yeah, they about to come in here. So I see security, like, hey man, they about to come in, man, open the door. I'm like, open the door? Oh, you got me fucking, man. I put my foot up. I'm like, man, give me that gun. Y'all playing, you gotta kill me first. So when my hood, they gonna know Waka when I shoot. That's how dumb I was thinking as a kid. But I was so real with it, I couldn't even let them play like that. So I told Godfather, I just put my foot up. Like, man, you can't come here with this stick right here. It's in my hand. I'm like, hey, big dog, you can't come in. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Goose back there, I'm gonna go get him. He said, man, I don't get no, hey, who this Ride? Hey, Lil Ride. He called me Lil Ride. hey, I ain't gonna lie, where I'm from, we don't call niggas Lil Ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he said Lil Ride, I'm like, man, I might die tonight. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get him first. Like, hey. But then he had 2 people with him, like, hey, you don't know what that is? Nigga, that's Waka Flaka. He was like, I don't get no I don't know Waka Flaka. And you know what he said? He said, you know something? You Waka Flaka, right? I'm gonna give you a deal. Look, if you could get on stage right now and make the crowd jump, I don't care about Gucci. I'm like, what? That's it? I'm like, you gonna let me go on with some guns? I'm just being real with y'all. Like, the deep. Okay. This Chicago, niggas in stories, hey, man. So I get on stage, and to me, that's when Chicago just rock with me hard. I got on stage, that's back when I had like big stage music. To me, I was Chicago every day in the world. Chicago and the Carolinas, because them the first states in Memphis. Them the first states that ever listened to my music. And just took me in. They took me in before my own neighborhood took me in. And that's real. You see what I'm saying? So, that's just love, man. Ever since then, we've been like this. And Goose ended up getting on stage, blah, blah, blah. But we had fun, though, man.
Waka, I want to ask you, do you think, because one of the things I can say about you from the times I've been around you and listened to your interviews with other people, preparing to interview you, you've been authentic the entire time. And I think that's why people respond to you the way that they do. And the same thing as I was studying Mobile. Do you think that hip hop will allow artists to be authentic? Because you mentioned that you had to kind of switch genres when you went through something. So do you think we're at a place where the hip hop audience is ready to grow as you grow? And I want to ask each of you that, because each of you have had a transition since you started as an artist. So do you think that your music is able to kind of reflect that transition?
For me, once again, I'm just like, I feel like I was not a good rapper, so I didn't care about that. I wanted me as a person and the things I do to transition Waka, to be real with you. And they lied to me. They was like, yo, if you keep it real, nigga will love you. I kept it real. The same nigga was doing the fake stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, they boxed me out the room. So, but, see, he doing real estate. It's just crazy now. Like, but for me, fans actually grow with you. It's you that actually don't grow yourself. And it's you that want the same response when you was a kid, but you an adult. You dig what I'm saying? For instance, I see people was yelling at Kodak Black for saying something about somebody's wife. But to me, he's not even 21 years old. And y'all niggas 40-something years old arguing with him. You see what I'm saying? But I couldn't say that. I was in position to say that little brother or say that older man. They both was out of pocket. But people actually grow with you. You gotta grow out of your mind and grow up yourself. Cause we be stuck in the past and don't even know it. Like for me, I know I ain't gangster at all. I got 2 Frenchies that licked me in the face. My daughter turned 14 today. I'm married. You see what I'm saying? So being gangster is a title for certain people. But for me, I know I'm gangster. I put a tutu on my daughter, go to cheerleading. But if you get out of line, I'm gonna see you straight up there. That's just how it go. It don't matter. But that's how life take you. Because fans is gonna grow with you. They grown with me. They grew with everybody. They love us. Like no matter what, we can walk anywhere. They can tell Bo, oh, I remember, boy, 7 years ago we was in that club. Boy, that shit would turn. They should have had Instagram. Blah, 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 blah. But that's how it be. I be just lit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm slick.
I agree with him 100%. Your audience grow with you. Your fan base grow with you. You know what I'm saying? I think that sometimes you still got your core fans that want to hear certain shit that they loved you for, the stuff that made you love them. So I think you got to balance it out when you tie the ends and make it all make sense. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm not living this life, but I can give you this, but I'm gonna give you this too to show you what you know what I'm saying, what living life good is like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sleep on the pallet in the trap no more. You know what I'm saying? I like going out where I stay at, and you know what I'm saying, in the burbs and shake hands with the lawyers and the doctors, and my kids I don't have to worry about getting hit by stray bullets and none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I work hard for, to give them a better life than what I had. But I also come back to them same trenches to try and help those other kids out there, to try and show them, you know what I'm saying? Like I preach getting up, you know, making the hood a better place. You know what I'm saying? For not just my babies. I don't do it for my babies because they not in the hood no more. So I'm doing this for all the other babies, you know, period. You know, so I do the real estate, we rehab houses and you know what I'm saying, and try and build up the hood versus tearing it down. I feel it's my obligation to help uplift some of the same communities that we have today.
First, before we go into entrepreneurship, I want to talk about ownership of your music. Because I don't know if you guys saw the BET Awards. Tyler Perry had an amazing speech where he talked about the fact that Hollywood and the music industry, we know a lot of it's not owned by us, of course. So I've heard a lot of artists being a publicist for years in Atlanta complain about all the white man wants us to do this kind of music, you know, and he's taking our music, but the label's taking this and taking that. How did you have the foresight? We know that your mother had a lot of wisdom, but how did you have the foresight as a young artist to be able to understand, I need to have ownership of my art, and I need to not be willing to sell out for maybe a bigger check at that time?
I never in my life felt like a white man could take anything from me, or the white man want me to rap like a nigga, or the white man. Why when people say that, it's just, nigga, you dumb. What are you talking about? They can't make you say that. You saying it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all gotta understand, these are kids rapping like this. All the top 20 artists ain't even 22 years old. They kids. It's adults listening to kids living like kids. The kids living like they're adults. But when I wasn't like that. I was the only kid. It was a difference. When I was in a room, everybody was almost 30 already. And I was young, like, I was the kid, but it's just, they can't hold you back. You gotta sign that paper. I just ain't signed the paper. I broke with my mom. Me and my mom had a big fight. We ain't even talked for like 9 months. Cause she got mad at me. I told my mother, like, you can't manage me. Cause you won't look after me like a mother. I need management. And this is a different world. And your fight is different from my fight, but I can't help my mama fight her fight. Because this music wasn't my fight. This wasn't my career. I got in it because I was protecting my mother's investment, Gucci. I knew, hey, if he get big, we gonna get about the apartments. So look, if anybody touch him, hey, they gotta go through me. I don't care what it is. Even for music, like business-wise, I never knew nothing about business. I got cheated by 2 CPAs and 2 accountants and a business manager. And I swore, this is my right hand for God. They stole almost $6 million from me. They ain't paid my taxes since the day I was rapping. I just paid my 2009 taxes like 2 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? They stealing your money. I'm not saying my mom wasn't paying attention. I'm not saying no one was paying attention. We didn't know. We wasn't raised to pay attention to accounting. We didn't have bankers. We didn't have lawyers. We didn't have people that strategize business. So I took my career and put it on the line to learn the business. So people in the future, I seen my career before it even had word, like, and stop comparing yourself to successful people. You have to, like, if you want to come up, you can't compare yourself to somebody that came up. Because you can't do what he did. You see what I'm saying? I've been in music 15 years. If you started a year ago, boy, you ain't finna be where I'm at. Like, and I ain't trying to sound better than you, because I was that person like, damn, I ain't getting more push than me. My record bigger than his.
But don't you think social media has a big part of that? Because I think a lot of young people are looking at social media and they see what Waka's doing. They wanna flex up. They wanna do what you're doing.
I don't flex. Look at my social media. I don't at all. I'm not a. By the way, I just bought my first big house this year of my whole career. But I don't flex until I can. I just never been a flexing person. Like somebody bought this watch for me, they give me it. I can't, but I don't know how to do shit, stuff like that. When I bought jewelry, I bought it for us. Ex both, I just take it off and give it to every chain I ever owned to this day. I gave it away. Cause it's just not me. Like, I can't flex. That was just my purpose. But I know a guy that'll go get his check and spend it all on jewelry and go to the strip club and buy some booty. And they call him a real nigga. I'm just saying, like, that just wasn't me.
And good God morning, and thank you for joining me today on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution. It's your Monday morning mindfulness with Zelda Speaks. Mindfulness stress release coach. I'm just here to make your day better.